All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The give to Irving to stop his drive. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working on 2nd down. Mayfield lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Good for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Here's Baker to throw. He finds Otten on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That Play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove they're playmakers too.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
This is Irving on 2nd. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's not going to be able to get them the first. They stopped him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Running for it, here's Irving. And this is going to have them the 1st down. Even less than a yard, Brock, but they barely got that. They did get enough to keep them out there, though. No need to ponder what might have been, Brock. They convert on 4th down, and that decision to bypass the field goal turns out to be a good one.
Yeah, and this just leads to so many other further fun wrinkles as this thing unfolds, right? As they get closer in, are they going to kick it? Does that now plant a seed of doubt in that defense that, man, we're going to have to now defend for all 4?
And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stripe. Jonathan Cooper. And it's going to be a long way to go now for these guys on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long. After the sack, Baker. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Nice defense stringing together some strong reps here early, Brock. That pass rush off to a great start.
One thing I've grown to appreciate, too, in this just kind of analytical revolution we're in, the stats of today, Kate, it's not just sacks, it's pressures, right? It's those hits, those pressures, because you know they make a strong impact, too.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And to the ground it goes, so an incomplete pass brings us to 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense getting a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's 1st and goal. Baker out of the pistol. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And there it is. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 9 yards on his goal. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. And that's going to give the Broncos a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Here's Nick to throw. And this one is launched downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Left side now, caught by Sutton. Stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. That's going to be first down, Denver.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Nix looking to throw. And the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down.
To 2nd and
10. Now Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. Very quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. And work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs, the 3rd downs, and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Will Lutz get the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
They're going to pitch it out to Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was brought down.
Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Now Mayfield on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down back to the 34-yard line. It's another one for Cooper.
A loss of 10
and that is already his second to this game.
Now 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So 1 second remaining. Here's our final snap of the quarter. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. He's got a Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Baker now off the play fake. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Second down, here's Baker. Oh, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Egbuka. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Buccaneers first down.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Down by Jaquan McMillan. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Mayfield on 2nd. This is going to be caught. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin. First return score. Now he's got a receiving one, too. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design, a tremendous execution.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that'll earn the Broncos a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. First down, Denver.
Knicks. Defenders closing in, and they're going to get home here, and they drop him at the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's second down.
On second down, Knicks. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And they now lead by 14 points.
Buccaneers 21, Broncos 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Back to the air, Knicks after the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, they tried to match that last touchdown in just one play, Brock. Just couldn't connect on the deep shots.
Would have been kind of nice, right, if one play was all it took, but just not going to happen.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. Escapes the defender. Defense gets to him, shoves him out. Gain of about 16 before they did so. And that's going to give the Broncos a first down.
16 yards.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Knicks now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Down the left sideline he goes. And he is in with the dive. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Denver.
Cortland Sutton from 38 yards away. Extra point try now from Lutz. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. That cuts the lead to 7.
Broncos 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Working quickly here.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Working on second down. Baker. He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. Incomplete. And now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Left side into the hands of Hurst. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that is good for a Tampa Bay 1st down.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They send a man in motion. Irving here from the gun. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a 1st. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Play fake. It's
line.
Mayfield. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Kate, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. This is going to be run out of bounds. Play goes for about 16 before he stepped out. And that is good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. The bounce outside. He is a little bit there. About 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing on 2nd. Mayfield. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And it's 3rd down.
John Dave Barron on the coverage.
Baker now. That's caught for the 1st. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. It's a pickup of 26. And that will set up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Irving will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. And goes to the hurry up here.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
There's another for Irving. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal. brought down at the line. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Now Nix. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now they face second down. Pushing it here to try to at least get into field goal range, Brock, but no yardage there, and they lost some valuable time on that play, too.
One of the keys here as well is, are those receivers going to try to run it back and go again, or do you find a substitute off that sidelines? Because I don't think they're done taking their shots downfield.
Nix to throw on second. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here's a timeout now. 6 seconds to play in this half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing here, Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Play action with Nix. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Throwing on second, Nix. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down. Well, we all have these days, Brock. It just hasn't been there between these guys in this one. A lot of targets, but zero results.
Kind of tells me this defense, they had that jersey number in practice. That's what happens when you're a really good player. They make sure the defense all week long is focused on this guy, not letting him get going, and he hasn't.
Third and long for him here. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. He will get it down to the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 56 yards. First down, Denver.
From the red zone now. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Nix looking to throw. Sends this one to and through the end zone. So that's incomplete. That's going to bring up second down. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Now a second down throw for Nix. And this is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. R.J. Harvey in from 3 yards. Extra point try now for Lutz. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they trail by 3.
24, Broncos 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Gainwell. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So that offensive miscue makes it just a yard to go now on second. They'll run here following the penalty. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stops. And it will set up the Bucs first down. Looking quickly here.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Baker to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now Mayfield on second down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to become.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's Baker. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Nearly gets him another first right there, Brock. Almost got it in just one play, but driven out just shy of the marker. So second down in less than a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Point it right. Hey, alert!
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. And that's just a good call there. Not the type of lead or the down where you should be forcing anything. So good call there to just get rid of it.
Yeah, this is called game management, right?
Yeah.
People get this bad perception of a game manager. He's a game manager. Well, you should be a good game manager. And make sure you throw it away if nothing is there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Irving on the counter. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
To the air on third and long. Has it downfield near the boundary. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Irving has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line.
They're chipping, Brock. Chipped a little away on that play, and now they can lean on the next couple to finish this drive.
Typically, Kate, it's about 8 to 10 possessions a game in the NFL, right? And you know when you get down here, you do not want to settle for a field goal.
Gainwell trying the right side. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
It's now third
As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. To the 3 after that last play. It's third and goal. To throw is Mayfield. On the move, headed right. And he's in for the touchdown.
Hey, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback. One that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And that makes this a 10-point game.
31. Broncos 21. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Nix. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
40 yards.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Here's Nix on 1st and 10. And officially now over a 50% throwing the football, Brock. Last play, his 11th connection in his 20 tries. He's going to throw it. He finds his back. Harvey. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
18-yard line.
Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Nix. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Alex Anzalone with the pin.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Bucs take
Bucs
over
to the line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They pitch it to him. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. It was good for a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John Boy
has a hole left, room to run. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin with the extra points. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
Buccaneers 38, Broncos 21.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us. When we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
Here's Nix to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Working on second down. Nix. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. Out of bounds he goes, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it. And when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Now Nix. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, here's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
From the red zone on first. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On him in time to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. That brings up second down. And it just seems, Brock, like this punishment is not going to end until that clock runs out. It has been a lot of plays just like that one that have led them here.
You know what's funny too, Kate, as you say that? I can still feel a soreness in my neck, in my ribs, in my back after games like this where you just...
And in! Touchdown, Denver! J.K. Dobbins finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Extra point try now from Lutz. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead now down to 10.
38. Broncos 28. Will Lutz to kick off for the
That lead
Broncos.
trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And it's a big gain on this play, giving him about 19 yards and the first down, too.
He in this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
They've got a man in motion. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. Good second down.
He was brought down by Jaquan McMillan. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Buccaneers with a 10-point advantage. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On the give, this is Irving. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
brought
Ooh,
down
talk
beyond
about
the
a
line
bad
of
look
scrimmage.
there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Hey, along the line.
Once again, Irving. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down.
The line of scrimmage.
And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7.
7-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Nick's now to throw. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this, always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You
Yeah.
got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
He's tackled after a gain of about 13, and that'll earn the Broncos a new set of downs. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.